Of Note, Father Carroll's story, now available. A graphic depiction of a book's front cover accompanies this first Of Note entry. The cover has a black background upon which the lettering is either tan or totally white. The name of the book is at the top of the cover, followed by a chest-length photo of a young Father Thomas Carroll in different shades of black and white. He looks to be between 20 and 30 years of age in the photo. The name of the author is stated below the photo. The book and its significance are described thus. A long-awaited, intensely researched account of the life and work of Father Thomas J. Carroll is now available in paperback and on Kindle. Caution: Blind Priest Driving. The story of Father Thomas J. Carroll, Changing the Public's Perception of Blindness, was authored by Rachel Ethier Rosenbaum, Executive Director of the Carroll Center for the Blind, for more than 33 years from 1976 until 2009. Because the Blinded Veterans Association was an integral part of Father Carroll's life, not only as the organization's national chaplain for 25 years, but as both a voice and a sounding board for blinded veterans, the book references BVA throughout and dedicates Chapter 6 to the, quote, birth of the Blinded Veterans Association and Hines Hospital, unquote. Many early BVA members are quoted in the book, and Neftali Sanchez, Father Carroll's long-tenured successor of 37 years, is listed in Rosenbaum's acknowledgments. She attended the BVA's 69th National Convention in Reno, Nevada, in search of blinded veterans with memories and stories of Father Carroll. The Carroll Center for the Blind was founded in 1936 as the Catholic Guild for All the Blind. In 1938, Father Carroll became the assistant director of the organization and is now considered the founder of the modern-day Carroll Center. Although the agency struggled after Father Carroll's death in 1971, Rosenbaum rebuilt its programs for newly blinded adults and, with federal grants, established the first computer-assistive technology for the blind in the United States and constructed a new building to house the technology training services. Rosenbaum is also the author of The Unmaking of a Nun, published in late 2013. For the time being, the paperback and Kindle versions of Caution, Blind Priest Driving can be ordered at https://us.amazon.com/blind-priest-driving-perception-ebook/d-p/b09dtxlb. Availability as a National Library Service talking book will be announced in the near future. Sailors, Airmen, Marines celebrate fall anniversaries. For military historians among the Bulletin readership, late summer and autumn also commemorate significant but sometimes overlooked dates in the history of the United States military. The U.S. Air Force, amazingly, 2 years younger than BVA, celebrated its 74th birthday on September 18th, while the U.S. Navy and U.S. Marine Corps both celebrate birthday 246 on October 13 and November 10, respectively. Although these anniversaries are not common knowledge, veterans who served in one or more of these branches remember them and frequently contemplate their significance in their lives. World War II veteran celebrates 107th B-Day. Sidney Cole, a World War II veteran who served as an Army captain and pilot, celebrated his 107th birthday, September 1, with family and staff members at the VA Medical Center in Buffalo, New York. The milestone was reported by WIVB-TV4 in Buffalo. Cole survived after being shot down during the Battle of the Bulge and taken as a prisoner of war. He is a resident of the New York State Veterans Home in Batavia. Family members interviewed for the segment said they owed Cole's longevity to a healthy lifestyle that included working out 3 to 4 times a week and, quote, playful handball for 55 years with the same group of guys, unquote. BVA friend Joe Galloway passes away in North Carolina. BVA members tuned in to the 76th National Convention's virtual Father Carroll Luncheon on August 19 were saddened to learn of the death from complications of a heart attack of noted war correspondent and popular Father Carroll Luncheon speaker Joseph L. Galloway. His passing marked 2 years almost to the day since his speech and informal conversations later in the day with BVA members. Galloway's Tulsa address was a highlight of the BVA 74th National Convention. The September-October 2019 Bulletin remembered the presentation as an emotional one that captivated the luncheon audience as it addressed the sacrifices of men and women in battle that they must go through following every conflict. His wrenching account of the first major battle of the Vietnam War was the basis for the book We Were Soldiers Once and Young. which became a bestseller in its first printing in 1991 and the basis of a hit movie more than a decade later. Galloway was the only civilian awarded a Medal of Valor by the Army for combat action in the Vietnam War for his rescue of wounded soldiers under fire while embedded with them at age 24. He was often referred to as a soldier's reporter and a soldier's friend who hated war. Bulletin available in multiple formats. The BVA Bulletin is currently available in multiple formats. BVA members who are receiving the publication in one format but would like to try out an alternative format should contact Director of Public Relations Stuart Nelson, 202-371-8880, extension 316, and snelson@bva.org, or Director of Membership Maria Ingeneri, extension 315, and mingegneri@bva.org. Formats include a hard copy paper version sent through the United States Postal Service via Free Matter for the Blind, and audio-narrated version available on the Bulletin webpage, https://bva.org/the-bulletin/ and on a compact disc that is also mailed via Free Matter for the Blind, a Microsoft Word version nearly identical to the audio script that can be both emailed and made available on the Bulletin webpage, and a PDF document identical to the hard copy paper version that can be both emailed and accessed on the Bulletin page. Bulletin submissions earnestly sought. The editor and staff writers of the Bulletin are continually seeking material worthy of inclusion in the quarterly publication, especially content that highlights local activities of blinded veterans in their regional groups, adaptive sports programs, and community service projects. Accompanying photos, preferably in a JPEG format, are also encouraged. Please send potential contributions to Stuart Nelson at snelson@bva.org or to BVA National Headquarters via U.S. mail. The submission deadline for the next bulletin is Monday, November 15, immediately after this year's Veterans Day.